Welcome back to another edition of State of Play, where today I am joined by Veronica Elliot. Veronica, thanks for joining me.
Not a problem.
Now, you're with the Koowinda Hockey Club, who are celebrating their 40th anniversary coming up. I guess before we start on anything, can you tell us a little bit about the story of Koowinda and about how you and your sisters got the club up and going 40 years ago?
Well, pretty much 40 years ago, it was just myself and my sister. We started playing in school teams in probably about year 11, and she was in about year 10. And when school finished, we were still playing for the school side, so we got told we need to sort out a different name and uniforms and even another coach. So we had to go away, think about a name, and I just come up with the name, and then at the next training was voted in by the team that was Koowinda.
So where did the name actually come from?
Good question. I think it just basically come out of my head. I had a dream, and that's kind of what come up with it after that. So.
And hockey seems to be pretty well ingrained in your family. Obviously, you and your sisters have played, and family since then have all played. What was it about the sport of hockey that you all enjoyed?
I think it's the team side of it, the mateship, and a lot of the people are family type orientated. Like Carol and I started first because Susan's about 10 years younger than me, and then she come along a bit later, and it just all developed that all of our kids have played and that over the time as well. So it's been very family orientated, lots of get-togethers after the game and everything. So
it seems to be that it is, as you said, a very family orientated club, and that seems to have been a direction that's been taken by the club pretty much the whole way since you've started.
It has, yeah. We used to have a lot of social events even in the early days, so it's been really good right way through.
And since that point in time, obviously 40 years down the track now, could you imagine that the club would be where it is at now when you sort of put it together?
When we originally started, we were just like a B grade women's side, and then in 1983 we actually won a premiership, so they pushed us up into A grade from the next season on. And it wasn't until about 1994, I think, we actually got a Merbeen team that was struggling with players that actually joined with us. So then we formed a B grade women's side, and the following year we formed our A men's side, and it's just grown and grown from there. Now we've got juniors as well as seniors. So.
And that must be pretty nice to see the growth that the club's had over that time.
Yes, it was really good to see, and very surprising that it has gone so long. You know, it's with a lot of help from everyone and the committees, and that's kept it going. So
the celebrations are happening next weekend, I'm led to believe. Can you tell us a little bit about what's going to be happening over the weekend?
Well, it's just basically a dinner on the Saturday night, starting at 6:30 at the Mildura Country Club, and just be a good get together from old and new players. So,
are you expecting many of the former and current players to be there? Is there going to be a few people coming from away to take part in the celebrations?
As far as I know, there's some people coming from Adelaide and away, and Melbourne. So there should be quite a few there, I hope. I haven't actually got a list of names or numbers, so that's all on Vicky's side. She's the president. So.
Fantastic. Well, congratulations on the Koowinda Hockey Club getting to where it is today, and thank you very much for joining me, Veronica.
Not a problem, thank you.
Thank you again for tuning in to MilduraWeekly.com.au, and make sure you stay tuned for more videos.